All right, reviews and more, back with another fragrance review for men. As always, if you like the review and find it helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. The way I do this is I unbox it, I test it on paper, I test it on skin, wait a few hours, and we jump back in and we talk about how the dry down is and performance, how it does. So let's go ahead and pop this thing open. This one was picked up from Burlington for 20 bucks. It's a 100 ml bottle. This is Fakhar Gold. I didn't mention that earlier. This can be found on Jomashop, on FragranceNet for under 20 bucks, just like this one is. But I think you can get it for as low as like $15, $16, depending where you are. As with many Lattafa presentations, this one's really great. This is meant to be almost like a gift box without being a gift box, but it's meant to be opened and looked at because it's pretty and nice. I have Fakhar Black Edition, which is a YSL clone, and it is excellent. And it's also a fingerprint magnet, and so is this one based on the appearance of it. But 10 out of 10 presentation. Lattafa really goes all out on the boxes because, you know what, they just like how they look sometimes. Sometimes they go kind of boring on boxes, but with certain editions and series, they really kind of hit hard. Much like the Black Edition, there's like that fish scaling on the back. Nice little box. I'll put the box away. I feel bad throwing the boxes away, but I do because I just have no reason to keep them. But if you are in a position where maybe you just want to store your summertime fragrances for the winter, maybe keep the box. But that's just up to you. Again, fingerprint magnet. So if you're someone who's kind of OCD about the fingerprints on these things, maybe figure out some kind of solution that'll help you handle the bad voices and all the terrible things you think about when you see all those fingerprints on this very shiny, bronzy gold kind of finish. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, pop it open, grab a piece of paper. And it's like I said, guys, I do paper first, then skin, because my skin tends to pick up notes differently than the paper does, or at least the drying and the aerosolizing happens faster because paper is room temperature. Obviously, skin is skin temperature, so you have different effects. There we go. Decent atomizer, just like with Fakhar Black. No real change there. Now, what this should be, should have opening notes. So, I can smell the cardamom without even going down to it. All right, so it opens with cardamom, grapefruit, and pink pepper, so a little spicy. Should have middle notes of tuberose, which is awesome, and solar notes, and artemisia, which is basically like absinthe, kind of like licorice, kind of sort of in there. And then you get a final base dry down amber, cashmere, labdanum, and leather. So we're gonna get a very, very open, fruity, kind of spicy beginning, followed by a very nice, smooth, kind of ambery finish with leather at the bottom. Very masculine. Sounds very masculine. Oh, that's actually very, very nice. The pink pepper is not terribly strong, so if you're worried about the spice being a little bit too much for you or finding that unpleasant, it's not super strong. Honestly, the opening just by itself, like a woman might be able to get away with this, but this is designed for men based on that dry down, if I had to guess. But the opening is very fresh, very good, nice opening. Let's go ahead and pop it on the skin real fast. 2 quick sprays, let it flash. Same thing. The pepper might be a little stronger on skin than on paper, but what really comes out hard is the grapefruit, different from skin. So I could smell in the air the cardamom, that was nice, but on skin, when you kind of really get close to it, it's grapefruit and a little bit of that pink pepper is a little bit stronger. So on skin, just know you're gonna get that pepper a little bit faster, and grapefruit as well. On paper, the cardamom seemed to be a little more strong. But yeah, that's really nice. That's really pleasant. Definitely on the sweet side. It's definitely not a rindy grapefruit. It's more of a syrupy, sweet kind of smell to it. So keep that in mind. So we're going to talk about this another hour or so, and I can tell you about the middle notes and how well those come out, and the base notes as well. So jump back in. The next clip of me will be me 2 to 3 hours later to talk about it. All right, guys. So we're now several hours in. I'd say it's probably been about 3 to 4 hours-ish till when I last recorded this and the initial spray on, the initial impressions of the opening notes. Yes, there's amber and there's cashmere, and it's skin level. I would say the tuberose in the middle, that's excellent. I mean, it smells really nice. The tuberose in the middle and those like ozonic kind of notes, those bright summery kind of notes, they last a good while. Like I'd say probably at least 2 hours. I was smelling that on myself. The tuberose is just excellent. One of my favorite notes that's in any fragrance, male or female, cologne or perfume. It's just excellent. Now the dry down, heavy on amber, heavy on cashmere. So it's going to smell a little bit like syrupy and sweet combined with like fresh laundry. So that's what I get from it. Again, this is Fakhar Gold Edition. I have Fakhar Black. It's meant to be a YSL clone, but they both kind of suffer from the same flaw in that they don't have huge longevity. I'd say that 4 to 5 hours is going to be the max, and after that it's going to start fading away. Now, I think this has better longevity than Fakhar Black, but it's still just not, it's not going to last you all day long. If you spray it on like 7 a.m., getting to work 8, or maybe spray it on 8 a.m., get to work at 9, you're going to not really smell it by 2. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, it's an excellent fragrance, well blended, not screechy, very sweet. So if you're not someone who likes men's colognes to be very sweet, maybe not for you, but if you like fresh openings with nice tuberose middle notes and you end up with like a nice cashmere and a fresh laundry amber combo at the bottom, this one's for you. And for 20 bucks, it's not a hard pickup. This is it's much like Fakhar Black. For many people, this will be a safe blind buy, plus kind of an easy dumb reach when you don't know what to pick off your cologne rack during the spring and summer. So that's my overall opinion of it, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this.